Our third consecutive all Big Ten final, and Tony Ramos knows the defending champion Logan Stieber all too well.
I'm tired of losing him. I'm going to be wrestling him 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. You know, all the way if I want to make Olympic team, world teams. So we might as well right it wrong. Right it now. Stop it now. Start winning. Start taking the advantage.
2 losses in the Big Ten finals, 0-4 lifetime against Logan Stieber, and off we go in the 133s.
2 of the most intense wrestlers at any weight, and we have them in the same weight class.
Please report to the chairs of honor now. 125.
Ramos and Stieber both aggressive early. Tom Ryan, the head coach of Ohio State, says Logan Stieber is so strong. He's the strongest member of our team that he can pull himself up on a pull-up bar with a finger on each hand. It's incredible how strong this kid is.
His opponent, Logan Stieber, the #1 seed for Ohio State.
Stieber undefeated. Ramos's lone loss this year was in the Big Ten finals to Logan Stieber.
At the Big Ten, it was Stieber and Ramos, his only loss of the year.
Both are 2-time All-Americans.
Victory, 3-1.
Stieber, a redshirt sophomore. Ramos, a redshirt junior.
Logan Stieber is from Monroeville, Ohio. Tony Ramos from Carroll Stream, Illinois. Stieber, a business administration major.
Anthony, a lot of aggressive hand fighting early already. You see how tight and strong these guys can be.
They're definitely pretty aggressive here. You see Ramos especially is controlling the center of the mat. Like he said, though, he's going to come out and he's going to end it here. Great job with Stieber getting that takedown. 2 points here. He really exposed Ramos to that over-aggression there. Stayed calm, getting his composure there, and just capitalized on it.
Great takedown for Logan Stieber, because that's the one code Ramos has not been able to break. He has not ever scored a takedown on Stieber.
At 60 kilos at an international competition in Poland. 21 of
Stieber really a force on top. He really transitions well from his tilts. He goes from one side to the other, just keeping that pressure. Never know where he's coming from.
I think you're going to find Stieber more intent on trying to ride once he gets on top. So it's a great job by Ramos, because I think part of the plan coming in for Stieber was, I got to keep Ramos down, not let him up on his feet.
Stieber is one of the toughest on-top wrestlers in the country.
Stieber has been absolutely dominant with 2 falls.
2 falls and 2 tech falls for Stieber in this championship so far.
Ramos, a 3-time Illinois state champion.
Ramos got a little bit too deep. There's another takedown.
Nice job, Stieber there, just sticking to his process, remaining calm. He's really taking advantage of any opening that Ramos gives him.
It's twice now he's let him a little bit too open.
Great slide by Stieber there. He's attacked 2 different ways and been successful both times. Already 35 seconds of riding there. Here's my point. Let's see how intense Logan is on top.
Stieber refuses to. This is what we talk about, how tough Logan Stieber is on top, nearing a minute of riding time.
This is a big statement by Stieber here. The riding time, the ride out, not giving any escapes. That's why it was impressive when Ramos got his first escape, because he earned it.
Set. Right, gentlemen.
Tom Ryan and Terry Brands, former collegiate teammates at Iowa. Tom Brands, rather, should say Tom Ryan, Tom Brands. And Terry Brands is in the corner right now for Iowa. He's overlooking this match for Ramos.
Set. Green on. Set.
I think that says a lot about the fraternity of wrestling right there.
They're sitting together,
Brands,
2 rival coaches, right?
They're as intense as they get. These 2 are the most intense wrestlers I've seen. We've got it all big package right here at 133.
Just under a minute now.
Speaking of coaches, Jay Jagger's 2-time NCAA champion, Lou Roselli, they wrestle with Logan Stieber every day and make him tough.
Ramos on a single leg. Stieber trying to flip over here, trying to get him back down to the mat. Tony Ramos, he's got Stieber down for a moment.
Ramos with the chin. He's got the chin.
So he's going for that cow catcher.
They'll give Stieber the 1 point for the escape there, but a huge 2 points for Ramos to pick up there. There's a challenge made by Terry Brands. The officials, when a coach wants to initiate a challenge, the officials will stop it at an appropriate time at the next natural stoppage in the wrestling. Quinn Kesnig is with Tom Brands right now.
Coach Brands, you wanted the challenge. What are you challenging?
Near fall. What'd you think?
What did you see? No, you tell me what you saw.
I saw 2 counts, 3. He held him. It's got to be. I mean, it's got to be held, but 1 count doesn't get it done. 2 does. We'll see.
You're sitting with Tom Ryan, former college teammate, and all of a sudden you guys broke up. What happened?
There's a lot of. What do you think, Al? There's a lot of drama, man. Thank you.
See Tom Ryan and Tom Brands right there, like 2 officials trying to make a signal. Tom Brands was saying that there should have been near fall points there for Ramos. We're waiting to see whether or not the official would give back points to Tony Ramos there. He did not. He came all the way out from the first row. Quinn Kesnig is with Tom Ryan, the Ohio State head coach.
Tommy, what'd you see?
I don't know, tough call. I mean, we'll see in a minute here.
Okay, let's say it goes 6-5.
You gotta wrestle.
What's most important from here?
Wrestle. Stay calm, composure. Logan's very composed. Used to being very composed, and stay composed, keep attacking, build your lead again.
And if it doesn't?
Keep doing it. He'll do that. He'll do that.
Very interesting to see you and Tom sitting together. Former teammates. I've never seen this before.
Former teammates, they just ended up, they were next to each other, and he loves his guy, I love my guy.
You both split when that call was made to make sure that the appropriate video he wanted to review.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
How about that? 2 opposing head coaches sitting next to each other. Anthony, do you see back points here? That's what Tom Brands is arguing. That's what Terry Brands was arguing.
I counted right there. See a 2 count right there. I definitely give the points to Ramos. It was a nice job of Ramos of just sticking with that single leg. You saw Stieber try to go in a little scramble position. Ramos didn't fall for it. He stayed stuck to his composure. Got the near fall points. Looks like.
I think what Mike Haggerty said is there wasn't a 2 count, and that Stieber got back to 90 degrees before the 2 count happened. What I think is Stieber really dodged a bullet when Ramos had the double trouble on him there, the chin and the underhook right there with the cow catcher, because he is so tough with that. So Stieber really came out of that well, because he could have had the mat slap, because Ramos is tough when he's got his man on the back.
Iowa should note they still have 1 more wrestler in the final. That's Derek St. John at 157. They only have 1 challenge remaining. So if back points are not awarded here, Iowa is out of challenges for the rest of this tournament. This is the new system. 3 challenges issued to coach per tournament. And let's see what the officials are going to rule here. Mike Haggerty, Jimmy Chen are officials in this match.
Ruling on the mat, confirmed. And we do have to adjust.
You heard it. The ruling on the mat is confirmed. Iowa loses its final challenge. It remains 6-3. They have to go back and adjust the riding time, which they have.
6-3.
Right now, the riding time at 45. Ramos goes right back for a shot. Stieber tries to retaliate.
Wrestle through it.
That may have been a break for Logan Stieber. He's caught a couple these last couple of years in the finals. Remember that wild finish against Jordan Oliver a year ago, where he could have been hit with a takedown. Oliver could have gotten 2 points in the final seconds of that match last year.
And the difference this year, the experimental rule of the
That's
video
right.
review.
action here, gentlemen.
Ramos in the final seconds of the second. Three-point lead for Stieber through 2. Logan's brother Hunter got knocked out in the semifinals yesterday. Jeff and Tina are their parents. Jeff looking on.
Also has 45 seconds ride as Ramos takes bottom.
Ramos on the bottom. This is where Stieber is very tough. Ramos has to get out here.
And here's what Stieber's trying to do. 10 more seconds of riding him will give him a minute.
Stieber with a strong ride. We'll get him to a minute there. There's the extra riding time point.
And there's the difference from the Big Ten match, is he was not able to ride Ramos like this.
He'll cut him loose. Still has that riding time point right now. Ramos with 90 seconds left to try to catch up.
The score on the escape, 1:10 ride time for Stieber.
One thing these two both know how to do is execute when you're tired. Champions execute when they're tired, and these two can do it.
Ramos really working the head of Stieber. He's got to start taking some shots. He's running out of time. This is a close match. He's got some time to get back in it. We need to start taking some shots and penetrating through.
Talked about how strong Stieber is. Head-to-head favors the stronger wrestler. You know, when they're ear-to-ear, that favors the stronger wrestler. He's just trying to stay ear-to-ear here, not give Ramos any room for a second.
Running a little bit deep. Ramos on that single leg, trying to turn the corner here. Ramos giving it everything he has to try to get Stieber down on the mat. He needs 2 to tie it. Don't forget the riding time point still a factor here.
He's got to get to 2 fast.
He's running out of time. Stieber just trying to avoid a pin here. Final seconds ticking away. That is it. Back-to-back national titles for Logan Stieber.
Riding time takes it to 7-4. 2-time national champion from Ohio State, Logan Stieber.
Stieber now 5-0 lifetime against Tony Ramos. A huge turning point in this match when Logan Stieber was on his back. Tony Ramos got 2 for a takedown, but did not get back
There's
points
the 2,
here.
and he does not get the second one there.
That second to try to pick up the 2 back points.
Whether it was that or not, the official did not indicate the 2, and the call was affirmed.
And don't forget, Stieber got the riding time point after that scramble where Ramos got the 2 for the takedown, did not get the back points. And Stieber comes away with a 3-point win of the finals and his 2nd consecutive national title.